Happy Tears Day. How's it going? How'd your Monday treat you? Well, I hope. Looks like the cards have a lot to say, so we're just going to jump right into it. Since COVID, I think it's safe to say that we've all learned a lot. Truly. Many of us have learned how to farmstead. A lot of us have gone back to school to learn new skills or trades, and some of you need to go back and redo all that stuff, or new stuff even, because there's always something to learn, right? Right. And that's what the Page of Swords is here to remind us, that it's time to get up and do something different, learn something new. Maybe you learned how to make soap during COVID, and now you're sitting on all this handmade soap. Well, what do I do with it? You could sell it, make a little profit off of it, start an Etsy page, start a new website, learn how to build and design your own website. If that's not in your wheelhouse, then maybe find somebody who does that for a living, and you can learn how to market and sell your product. Regardless of what it is, it's time to learn a new skill. The pages are that young, super ambitious about it, and by doing that, you're helping your inner teen just to be happy and not so angsty all the time, because you're turning a passion project into a profitable business. I don't know about you, but when I was a teenager, oftentimes I would get shut down by family members when I would throw ideas out there. Yes, I have a neurospicy brain. Yes, I am probably on the spectrum a little bit. Yes, I have ADHD. All of these have been diagnosed, guys. I'm an all-around weirdo, but you know what? I love that about me, because each day I wake up, there's always something new I want to try. That prevents me from getting bored all the time, and it keeps me out of trouble. If I can make money off of some of this stuff, kind of like what I'm doing right now by reading tarot online, then it keeps me out of trouble, and it keeps all of my inside versions of myself, my inner child, my inner teen, my shadow self, my light self, all of those things, very happy. And it's helping to heal those old wounds. It's helping to heal those old wounds. Fun fact about me, I also make hand-poured beeswax candles. That allows me to do like arts and crafts kind of a thing. And my inner child loves it. Loves candle making days. Loves. The Knight of Wands is reminding us that it's time to put some of those passion projects into action. If online isn't your thing, maybe signing up for a few local markets on summer weekends would be more up to speed, because there you're able to actually interact with the public, interact with your customers. I'm getting excited for you, by the way. I am. I'm getting excited for you. I know a lot of people are going to tell you it's a waste of time. It's stupid. Why bother? Blah, 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 blah. Just because they're miserable in their lives, don't let them hate all over yours. Don't let them hate all over yours. This is your life and your dream. You do what you want and be happy about it. How do you think Steve Jobs got started? In his parents' garage. And it took years before Apple took off. Years. A lot of sweat, a lot of tears. I'm sure a little bit of blood was shed and building everything too. All that said, he stuck with it, and look at Apple today. So you never know. That little initial spark of something new, that little idea, that can become the next big thing. You're the only one holding you back. And that's what I need you to understand. You are the only one holding you back. Many are going to celebrate you. Many people are going to celebrate you. Bear in mind, soap is just, you know, a placeholder for anything. It could be nail polish. It could be designer handbags. It could be a new way of teaching in a classroom. It could be anything. But whatever it is, you have solid ideas that you need to start getting out there to the masses. Somehow, some way, start small. But you have to be willing to move past the past, get in right now, and transition and traject towards the future. Okay? That is the most important part of this whole spread. That is the most important part of all of this. You have to be willing to leave the past in the past. Be present in the right now, because then you can traject towards the future. You're going to be very profitable with whatever it is you choose to do. That I can assure you. That's what the King of Coins says. He's someone who is very stable. He's the provider. He's the one who makes sure everyone is fed at the table. He's the one who makes sure that the house is safe at night before everybody goes to bed. Be that for yourself. Be that for yourself. This past weekend in the States, it was Mother's Day. Now, Mother's Day can be a very touchy subject for a lot of people. Maybe your mother is no longer in this earthly plane. Maybe you didn't have a mother to begin with. Maybe your mother is still in this earthly plane, but you don't have a great relationship with them. Regardless, be the mother that you needed when you were younger. Be that right now. If you want an ice cream, make an event out of it. Say, you know what? I'm going to go get some ice cream. Mom always told me that I couldn't have ice cream. Dad, grandma, whomever. It's all sugar. You know, it's empty calories. We don't do that in this house. That costs too much. Go get your damn ice cream and enjoy every second of it. Enjoy every single bite of it. You know what I like to do? I like to get sidewalk chalk with my kids and go outside and draw. That's what I like to do. Coloring? Oh, are you kidding me? That's one of my all-time favorite pastimes. Always has been, always will be. Since I was a kid myself, through my teen years, through my early 20s, through now. So you know what I do? I buy myself coloring books and colored pencils. And then that's mommy's set. And then my kids have their own sets. Because I want them to be able to experience this joy with me. But at the same time, I need to have my own joy. So, you know what that is? That's called setting boundaries. Appropriate boundaries with me and my children. You have yours, I have mine. Let's sit down and let's enjoy some time together. Do that with yourself. If you have kiddos, do that with your kiddos. If you have nieces and nephews, do that with them. Whatever the case may be, enjoy that time and give yourself whatever it was you didn't have when you were younger. I love this representation of the Eight of Swords because in a traditional card, the person has their eyes are covered, so they're wearing a blindfold, and you know they're all tied up, and the swords are all around them. But here, the swords are almost acting like those barriers, those walls of protection. And if you pay attention, you can see all of Aang's chakras are aligned because he is finding a way to become centered and whole within himself. I'd venture to say you've actually done better for yourself at this point in your life than counselors at school, teachers at school, parents, family have said that you would have been. Good for you for proving them wrong. Good for you. Keep that up. Keep that mentality up. Keep that hard work up. Don't forget to take that time for yourself But keep up that positive work ethic, because that, my friends, is what's going to continue to allow the abundance to flow in. And this is just reinforcing what I said earlier. Set those positive boundaries so that way you can spend adequate time with yourself, and the littles around you, even the bigs around you too. By sharing that love, by sharing that light about you, people are going to see a whole new side of you and be like, whoa, Charlie's extra happy. Like, what's going on? Leave him guessing. Leave him guessing. That's one of my favorite games. Who cares? That assertiveness, that's the King of Wands within you. It's that fire. That's that passion. That's that taking the bull by the horns mentality. So remember when we started up here with that little thought, that little idea? It can take you all the way to this. It sure can. It sure can. Be prepared. You might have to take on some new business partners. Obviously, do some research. Use your best judgment. But this could become a very profitable venture for you if you do it right. I also want to point out, we got the 9 of Cups. This is, working hard, taking care of yourself, loving yourself. The 9 of Swords, and this specific spread, this healing those old wounds, tending to them, bandaging them appropriately, cleaning out the wounds so that way they don't become infected and really take a nasty turn. And we have the 9 of Coins. So we got 3 of the 9s. You know what's missing? The 9 of Wands. The 9 of Wands is all about anxiety, nasty dreams, fear. Who's that? We don't know her here. No. Here, we tend to our wounds. We take care of ourselves. We take care of our loved ones. We take care of those who deserve and have earned our love and respect. We set appropriate boundaries, both around us and within us. And because we do things like that, the passion within us stays lit and we profit off of it. Lessons with Cheer on Tuesday. Whew.